Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new pick a card reading. Today, we're going to be looking at, is your special person thinking of you? And if so, what are they thinking about in regards to you? So if you're new to this channel, welcome. I am Dr. V. It is such a passion of mine to be doing these readings for you. And it's funny because I keep getting comments from many of you saying, oh my God, your voice is so soothing, I fall asleep. And I'm like, okay, well, while I think that's sweet that you think my voice is soothing, I'm trying, maybe should I try to make it less soothing so that you guys can actually finish the reading, because I think it's important to finish the reading. So, but thank you so much for all of your beautiful and lovely comments, and you're still sending me belated birthday messages, and I am so grateful for that. Thank you so much to all of you who are here, who are part of the family. And if you haven't joined us, I don't know what you're waiting for. Make sure you hit that subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss future readings. So today I have 3 options here for you to choose from. Remember, this is a general reading. Not everything may resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. You can pick from group number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can pick them all and take the messages that resonate for you. Now, if you are at that point where you're tired of general readings, you're feeling really emotionally exhausted, you might be in either some sort of separation or no contact, or even worse, sometimes you might be kind of off and on, hot and cold, and you need clarity. So if you're in that position, I recommend that you actually do have a personal reading so we can go in deep on what's going on in your unique journey. And one of the things that I love to do is the live reading. I'm one of the few people who offers that because I love to get on video call with you, and it's just so amazing to connect with you. And I feel that it's very transformative, it's very healing, and Spirit answers your question right there, all of your questions right there in real time. So I also offer video recorded readings, so you can go to livetarot.com/readings and see my entire menu right there. So go ahead and take a deep breath, meditate, see which of these you feel most guided to. So for group number 1, we have this image, and it's called the gardener. For group number 2, we have this image, and it's called Morning Dew Girl. And for group number 3, we have this image, which is called All is Connected. So go ahead and make your selection, and we will start with group number 1. My beautiful group 1 that chose this image called the gardener. Let's see, are they thinking of you? And if so, what are they thinking about? So we're going to start here with your tarot, and then we will open up these oracle cards for you. So, dear Spirit, for our beautiful group 1, are they thinking of you? What are they thinking about? So, oh my God, I love this. What a beautiful first card to get, the Lovers. Love it. So, okay, very self-explanatory, right? We know that they are definitely thinking about you. We have the Queen of Diamonds, which in this deck is the Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. I'm feeling definitely some sort of marriage or commitment energy coming through here already. Okay, some sort of energy of you're the one I want to build a life with. You're the one I'm serious about. I'm not feeling those because I'm a bad shuffler. What else? Six of Crystals, which is Six of Wands. Wow. What a beautiful three opening cards to get group one. This is so beautiful. So yes, your person is definitely thinking about you, but they're also very much thinking about what a commitment, what a life here with you would look like, what it would feel like. I feel like they're very much in their thoughts, very much in like a building mode. Okay, I love this. I mean, of course we all love the Lovers, but I also love this Queen of Pentacles being here in the central energy, because I do feel that there is a sense of security. There's a sense of grounding. There's a sense of laying foundations. To me, this is a connection in this person's mind that is so much more real than just, you know, words, just fantasies, just thoughts or dreams, or, you know, there's no pie in the sky here. Okay. To me, this is a relationship that is grounded in reality and that which is practical. And what I find very interesting is, you know, there's a lot of talk out there in the data and the research around things like dating, relationships, and finding your right partner. And the new data shows that what people think is boring is actually what is the best thing for you in terms of relationships. Like, you know, because people sometimes get used to or have a pattern of seeing drama, trauma, ups and downs, a lot of, you know, dopamine fixes, right? Like where there's just so much going on that there are these highs and lows, right? And sometimes when you get into those patterns, you find that that's what you think a relationship is, when actually the best relationships can seem, quote, boring because they're stable, they're healthy. You don't need those big dopamine fixes. You don't need those big ups and downs. There's no real drama. I mean, of course, there's going to be disagreements. There's going to be fights between people, and that's normal too. But you don't have a pattern of this toxic, codependent, you know, behavior where people are in and out, off and on, and they're not making their intentions clear. So what I'm trying to say, I'm sorry, in a maybe longer way, but I do think it's really important. I think it's important to remember that a relationship that may seem boring could actually be the most peaceful, safe, and beautiful relationship that is, to me, very much based on this Queen of Pentacles energy, because this is earth energy, right? It's very earthy, it's very grounded, it's very stable. Yeah, it may not be always the most exciting, like the Queen of Pentacles is not the most exciting queen. If you want that, you got to go to the Queen of Wands, right? But she's the one who is the wife, the mother, the builder of the home, the foundation of the home, the one who makes things very stable and safe for everyone. And this is why I feel like your person really does think of you that way. Like, as in, like, they think of, either if they're the feminine, they think of themselves as that counterpart to you. If this is the masculine, then they also feel that you are that counterpart to them. So this is why I feel like the Lovers here this energy is very much grounded with that Queen of Diamonds energy. So I feel like this person is very deeply considering and thinking about what it would look like to build a life with you, because they feel that there is safety, there is a foundation, there's something that the two of you share here that just feels very, very real and goes far beyond, like I said, like, you know, fantasies and dreams and, you know, all of those things. They see with you longevity. Okay, so this person is thinking in the long term. So even if you guys are still kind of in the earlier stages of this relationship, it could be, for some of you could be together for a while. I feel like this person, the main theme coming through in this reading is that they are looking at this from the long view. Okay, they're looking at you and this relationship from this beautiful Six of Wands energy, which is, yeah, like, you know, we have maybe, you know, we're still getting to the big stuff, but I'm enjoying, as in they're saying in their mind, I am enjoying the process of getting to know you step by step, one step at a time. And they are looking at the greater future. And I love this Six of Wands along with these two cards here, because it shows that they are very invested in step by step building that with you. Right? They see the potential. They're starting to look at the long term. Even if you guys are not quite there yet with this energy, I feel like maybe you guys are still, getting to know each other. Maybe it hasn't been, long periods of time yet. And for some of you, even if it has been a longer period of time, maybe you have experienced some setbacks and some obstacles along the way. But now I feel like those things to me with this energy are also starting to clear up. And I feel like there is actual progress here. And I feel like that's the other thing that this person is thinking about when they're thinking of you, is that they do feel like there is real progress happening here between the two of you, especially if there have been blocks in the past, especially if the momentum has been slow to move forward because of, certain life situations. I feel for some of you, there may have been certain life situation blocks, like long distance, third party, just things not aligning in the way that you want them to in order to move forward. But I feel like this person very much is thinking about how now those things are starting to kind of go away and they're starting to see more of a flow. So they're thinking that this is very encouraging, okay? That you guys are definitely flowing better now than you used to. Or if you feel like you're not quite there yet, I feel like this person wants you guys to flow better. They feel a tremendous spark with you. Isn't this beautiful? I love this. I feel like they feel a very deep and beautiful spark, this spark of attraction, this spark of connection. And it's like they want to keep that spark alive, okay? They don't want to lose it. I don't feel that this person wants to lose what you've been already building. Okay, so there's some issue here about them maybe being a little bit afraid of losing that momentum. And for some of you, I feel like maybe you do feel like something has gotten in the way. So this is not for everybody, but I do feel that if something has gotten in the way here, something is, keeping you from progressing forward, I feel like this person is also thinking that that's unacceptable. They can't accept that. They are starting to feel afraid of losing the spark, or afraid of losing this moving forward energy. And I feel like this is something that they're very touchy about. And what I mean by touchy is that they might be showing you behavior that, hey, I want this. Okay, I want this. I want you. What are we doing here? Right? How are we moving forward? Do we do this? Do we do that? Do we do this? Do we do that? There's something here. So I feel like there's a little bit of an impatient energy as well. So you might be picking up this energy as this person being a little agitated. Like they may not come across as the most peaceful person right now. And I feel like it's because of that energy. Okay, they're not coming across as the most peaceful person because they have a lot invested in this, and they're just realizing how much they've invested. Like, oh my gosh, shit, I'm like really invested in this, more than I thought I was going to be. I want to keep that spark alive. I want to keep that passion alive. I want to keep this moving forward. We have cow spirit. The miracles are endless. This is so beautiful. So see, I really feel like this person greatly appreciates what they have with you. Okay, they really, really very much appreciate what they have. They feel like the way that you met was a little miraculous. Okay, like it's almost like you guys met by like some sort of like divine plan. I think for many of you, this was unexpected. You may not even have been looking. You might have met in the most like more unusual way when you weren't looking. You might have been friends first. This person really does feel like whatever has happened in this relationship, the way this relationship has been built, has been unexpected. It's been adventurous. It's been exciting. It feels like a miracle. I feel like for some of you, it was a miracle that you guys even met. You just happened to be kind of in the same place at the same time. But it's almost like this energy of like, if they had been there 5 minutes later, they would have missed you. Or if you had been there 10 minutes earlier, you would have missed them. But somehow the universe just made it all happen. And I think that's also part of where that spark comes from for this person, where they're just really excited. You know, they're really excited because this was unexpected, beautiful, an adventure, and it really did take them by surprise. I do feel that it took them by surprise. Oh my gosh, look at this. I love you. These are very important words. Oh my gosh, group one. I feel like this person wants to tell you that they love you. Maybe they have already, but it was really scary for them and they want to say it again. Or maybe they, you know, they haven't said it yet. Maybe they've showed you through their actions. Maybe they've kind of talked around it, but there's this beautiful 3-word thing coming. I love you. They keep thinking that. They keep thinking how much they love you. They keep thinking that they should say it to you. Maybe they haven't been brave. Maybe they're not sure. Maybe you haven't said it to them. But there's some energy around this feeling of I love you. Okay, either it needs to be said, it needs to be expressed. We are headed in that direction. We're already there in that direction. There's something big going on there with that energy. Let's see, what else are they thinking? Spirit, what else are they thinking? Bo, you are highly thought of. Oh, I love it. See? Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Wow. See? You are very highly thought of. Again, I love you, lovers, Queen of Diamonds, 6. I mean, these are all energies of being very, very highly thought of. Okay? This person admires you. They love you. They're totally into you. Okay? They're attracted to you. Good news. Again, I love this. Look how positive and beautiful this reading has been. Wow. Wow. I love it. So there's some good news coming, and I feel like it's the I love you, or it's the proposal, or it's like this discussion of, okay, I want more. Problems to be resolved, inkpot. Okay, so this is why I feel like you guys who are in that situation where the love is there, the connection is there, the desire is there. And remember we said for some of you, maybe the obstacles that were there are starting to maybe decrease, or they're kind of starting to like melt away. But for some of you, there might be some lingering issues, and that's fine. But I feel like this is a very small energy compared to all of this other very big, very positive energy, especially this energy of right here of miracles. So I do feel that this person, even though there might still be some problems, and who doesn't have that? I mean, that's just normal life, right? There might be some issues that need to be resolved along the way, but I feel like this person feels so optimistic. They feel so positive that, you know, miracles happen, that, you know, even if you have some huge obstacle between the two of you, that it will still work itself out. Okay, I do feel that that is going to be the key here, that you both believe that your love is going to conquer whatever the obstacles are. Let's see, what else are they thinking? See, I love this. Now we are getting this beautiful classic card with Sacred Journey. Understand who you truly are. This journey brings self-discovery. So I feel like both of you are very much discovering yourselves and each other through this journey. But I love the fact that we got this classic card, because to me that also is an energy of things are moving forward. Okay, things are definitely, you're on this journey. You're on this journey together. And I feel like you guys have the same destination. Like where you want to go, where you want to end up is the same. Okay. You're on the same path, the same road together, see? So all you guys have to do is deal with your fear around outcomes, fear around what might happen, you know, as you move forward. I think that's going to be very important for you guys. I feel like this person also thinks about that a lot. Like they think about, yeah, like we do have certain fears. We do have certain issues that need to be worked out. Sometimes it can feel scary. Especially if you have like this, with this inkpot energy, especially if you feel like you have some special issues that seem big right now. But I feel like this person is also thinking that, yes, sometimes problems look big, but we don't have to give in to the fear around that, right? Like they're only as big as our fear lets them be. They're only as big as our mind makes them. So if we are afraid of whatever issues or obstacles we might have, then they will grow bigger. So I feel like this person is thinking about, okay, how can we minimize? Like, we don't have to be so afraid. We don't have to think of it as some huge, huge thing. How can we get over that so that we can go back to that very earthy, grounded energy? And so I feel like this person is tired of being alone. Okay, I do feel that they have spent a lot of time in solitude. They may have been single for quite a while before they met you. And again, I feel like maybe they weren't even looking and you were such a surprise. So this person definitely, they think very much about, because of this lover's energy and because we're getting that energy of making an offer, they're thinking of marriage, this I love you. There's a lot of commitment energy here. And I feel like part of that is also this person's appreciation for you and the fact that they've been alone long enough. They're ready to say goodbye to their solitude. They're ready to come into true connection and partnership because this is what they've done a lot in their life. Okay, I feel like this person has run a lot. They may have run from other relationships. They may have been burned by other relationships. I feel like they're used to being a bit in a solitude, hermit kind of runner energy. I run and I hide. See, this is the run and hide kind of energy. And I feel like with you, they're thinking, I'm done. Like, I'm done with my running and hiding phase. Okay. You inspire me to stay put now. You inspire me to be grounded in one place with that Queen of Pentacles energy. Wow. Beautiful. So I think you should expect some definite progress, something going on here, some sort of action for sure towards a more committed relationship. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers for when you have urgent questions at home. So make sure you go to livetarot.com, check it all out. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose the Morning Dew Girl. Let's see. Are they thinking of you? And if so, what are they thinking about? We're going to start with your tarot, and then we will open up these oracle cards for you. So we have the 2 of Diamonds, which is 2 of Pentacles. Beautiful. Are they thinking of you? We have the Moon. And we have the Ace of Crystals, which is the Ace of Wands. So yes, I do feel that there is a lot of thought going on in this person's mind right now about you. And I think one of the things that is challenging them, disturbing them right now even, I feel, and I do feel that there is this continuous kind of thought pattern, continuous, almost obsessive thinking that's going on over and over again in your person's mind. And it really does have to do with some of the choices that need to be made here. So I feel like in your particular situation, you might have come to a place where you feel like things cannot move forward until certain decisions are made. That is the energy that I'm getting from this person. I feel like right now they feel very stuck on what might be right now blocking or slowing down this connection with you. And I do feel that there is a sense of frustration around that as well. Again, with this 2 of Diamonds, I do think that there is a beautiful complementary yin-yang energy between the two of you, and that is what this person truly loves the most about you. As they are thinking about you, what they're thinking about is how well the two of you actually do complement each other. And I think this person needs that. this is the kind of person who wants to have a partner that isn't necessarily identical to them, but isn't necessarily like opposites attract either. I think this person does very well with a partner who feels very like yin yang energy, right? This person does want a peaceful, happy relationship, but I feel like the reason why they're feeling frustrated right now is because there is some element of chaos going on either in their life, in your life, or in both of your lives. And for some of you, this may even be outside influences, right? So it might not even be that there's anything wrong between the two of you. The two of you might be like very much flowing like this, but the reason why things may get a little bit more tense between the two of you is because of certain outside influences. And based on those influences, it seems that this person is thinking about what are the choices or the decisions that need to be made here so that you guys can move forward. Now, for those of you who are on a twin flame journey, this is a twin flame confirmation card, so it's up to you. You know, if you wanted some sort of a confirmation, this would be it. But it doesn't have to be, right? I mean, it doesn't have to be that you are on a twin flame journey. So that's just a special message for those of you who are. And I do feel that as things are progressing, as time is going on, I feel this person is feeling more and more of that pressure, not from you, but from what they want inside of them to actually make some choices around whatever needs to happen so that you guys can move forward. So I feel like one of the things that's really bothering them though with this moon's energy coming in between is that there is some sense of lack of clarity around what would that decision be, what needs to get done, what needs to happen. I feel like maybe you two are facing some tough decisions here. Maybe you are facing some life obstacles that are really daunting, that are really stumping you. Like there's like, okay, what should we do? I feel like this person is also thinking that maybe you know, on certain things you're not on the same page. Like they're looking at it from one perspective. Like I feel like this is the two of you, and both of you have this moon is casting its kind of glow of lack of clarity, right? Like there's this sense of veiled perspective. Like something is not particularly clear. The moon's energy is obstructing it. But I also feel like while like these two look like they are together, they also have, look at this one divide that's between them, right? It's almost like they're on two separate paths here, but they're both looking up here at the moon. So I feel like this person, they feel like you guys are together, you're with each other, but when it comes to certain decisions that need to be made or certain obstacles that you guys have to overcome, it almost feels like right now you might be on separate sides of the issue, and that's the problem. Okay, you might be on separate sides where you're not really finding a common ground just yet. And I think that is what this person keeps thinking about. How can we be on the same side? How can we get clarity in the same direction? How can we be kind of facing each other and yet not really, because they're both like looking up at this moon, and this moon is confusing both of them and keeping them both divided. So I feel like while there's the sense of like, yes, we're together, we love each other, there's also a sense of we may not be on the same page quite just yet. And I feel like you see that same energy from this figure right here. There's a sense of like, you know, thoughtfulness. There's a sense of like seriousness, like something, you know, like there's something going on within this person. There's like flow of thought and emotion, but there's also a sense of stress on their face about certain choices and decisions that need to be made that are going to be very crucial to your relationship. So I'm getting a general sense of things right now not being so lighthearted, things feeling a little bit heavy, feeling a little bit serious. But what they're leading towards for this person is this Ace of Wands, which is all about, okay, even though things may be tough between us right now, even though it feels like maybe we're not agreeing, we might have different opinions, we're maybe not truly on the same page yet, but I feel like this person also feels hopeful that you will be on the same page, that you are working on it, that you're both working towards it. And then when you are finally reaching some sort of mutual understanding or some sort of compromise, or you reach an understanding of how you want to solve your problems in a way that works for both of you, then I feel like this person is thinking about how wonderful it will be to be able to take that action towards what feels great, what feels passionate, and what feels like it's on purpose for both of you. That's why I love the fact that even though we may be getting a little bit more challenging energy from this moon, this Ace of Wands is very hopeful that when this moon's energy clears and you guys are finally on the same page, you will take action together and it will feel very new, right? It's a new beginning of taking action together, from being on the same page instead of from not being. Right here. Okay, so there is a transition going from this moon to this Ace of Crystals that I think is very, very encouraging. Yeah, see? So I do feel for some of you, you guys may have some sort of sadness between you right now. Some of you may even have been taking a break from each other because things have just gotten a little bit maybe very heavy from that moon. We're getting another moon right here. Look at this. We're getting this figure sitting sadly with the moon again. So group 2, I do feel that there might be a dominant moon's energy in this reading. And maybe that moon's energy is bringing lack of clarity, more confusion, a sense of sadness. If you have had to step away from this, or you both are in some form of separation or no contact right now, just know that this person is feeling very, very sad. They don't want that to last. They're feeling very alone. They wish that they could embrace you. They wish that they could hold you and be with you. They are missing you if you are not with them at this time. They're thinking about you a lot, but their thoughts about you are also making them feel very, very sad, very alone, and very much in that sense of longing for you and missing you. Okay, Fox Spirit, think on your feet. So again, I just feel like this person is constantly thinking about what has gone wrong between the two of you, why it hasn't shifted into something that works for both of you. How can this flow better? Is there a way to think? To me, think on your feet is also about becoming more aware in the moment of what it is that you both need. That, you know, oftentimes, sometimes we are not thinking on our feet in the sense that we are not thinking clearly in the moment. And that can lead to disagreements. That can lead to bad blood. That can lead to kind of like, you know, arguments or bad feelings between the two of you. So I feel like this person may also right now be regretting something that they said or did in the moment that they didn't mean, or that they were triggered by, right? Because I feel like maybe they're not that great about thinking on their feet. Maybe they react in more emotionally triggered ways very quickly because they're not able to step back in those moments when things get intense or things get heated. Maybe they have a hard time stepping back and being a little bit more like non-reactive or more calm about it. And I feel like if that is what has led to some sort of a temporary separation or some sense of falling out between the two of you, that's also something that they're really regretting, that they're not good at not reacting maybe in the moment. Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. Okay, so this person, they want to show you how much they love you. Okay, again, if they have been reactive, if they have been triggered, if they behaved in some sort of a cold or hurtful way, which has led to some sort of a, you know, separation at this time, I think they're also very much thinking about how they can demonstrate their love to you, how they can show you, how they can do something that is important to you to show their love for you. So that's another thing. I love that. And I think that's a good thing. I think they should be doing that. I feel like there's something within them that feels like it's time for them to demonstrate their true emotions for you. And it's time for them to do something that shows you how much they love and care for you, whatever that thing is to you and whatever is important to you. All right, so let's go deeper. And if you could take a second to give this video a like and a subscribe. Thank you so much for your support. It really helps me, my family, and the channel, and it's absolutely free to you, so thanks. Okay, Flute. Disappointment in a friend or lover. Okay, so this is where I feel like this person knows or can feel that maybe you have been disappointed somehow, or they have disappointed you somehow in this connection. And I feel like that's why we're getting that moon's energy as well. So they're very aware. And I feel like that's also very much about the sad embrace. I feel like right now they feel very down that they have disappointed you in some way, or they couldn't step up, or they couldn't fully be with you. Now, I'm feeling a special message here for those of you in third parties, whether they're romantic or not. Sometimes third party is also family, money issues, geography, you know, long distance. There's other issues too, but I feel like whatever those blocks are, I feel like your person is also feeling very down right now. Again, with that sad embrace, I'm getting a lot of this energy, this imagery, that they somehow couldn't be there for you the way they wanted to. They couldn't give you what you want and what they want. Maybe they haven't quite been able to give it to you yet. Maybe they have not been able to clear the path if there's some sort of third party situation. And that's why I feel like this has come beneath that Two of Pentacles, because they know that there are important decisions and choices that need to be made that are still coming up, right? Like, and they don't want to disappoint you in that either. So that's why they want to do that Ace of Crystals, Ace of Wands. They want to take action that's going to make sense and that's going to actually help the situation, not hurt it more. A change for the better. See, butterfly. I love this. So I feel like there is definitely in this person's thoughts of you, how can they shift or transform this relationship? Okay. Butterfly is a beautiful energy of transformation, reinvention, and wanting to change things for the better. And I feel like that's another really great energy to kind of offset this moon's energy, which seems to have been going on for a bit here. Fair man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Okay, so there's a special message there for some of you who you might have this person either as there's some issue with them as a third party, as a block. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a family member. It can be any kind of person that you feel right now may be adding some sort of stress or some sort of issues to this connection. Okay, so take that as it resonates for your situation. Let's see, what else? What else are they thinking of you? Yeah. So see, I just feel like there's been a lot of resistance in this connection coming from that moon's energy. And I feel like this person has had to either say no in terms of like, I want you, I want to be with you, but I can't do it now, right? Like they've said no a lot. And I feel like it's hurting them. They don't want to continue to say no. And what I mean by saying no is not that they don't love you or want to be with you, but they've had to say no about like what they are ready for at this time. Like they may not have been ready in their life situation maybe. There might have been blocks in your, like, again, with that Two of Pentacles, I feel like there's a lot of material reality blocks. So third parties, geography, long distance, family. There's some sort of material, very real blocks that have caused them to have to delay this connection. And I feel like it's hurting them. They don't want to keep having to say no or not yet. Yeah, see? So they don't want to settle for less. And I feel like the more they've had to say no or not yet, they've had to keep settling for less and less and less, settling for not being with you, settling for not being around you, settling for, you know, either stopping contact with you, settling for being this lonely, sad person, right? So I feel like they're coming to a point where it's just that tension is brewing. That tension is becoming very, very difficult to manage, okay? They don't want the distance anymore. Yeah, they've learned their lessons, okay? They're learning some big, big lessons from this experience. And it's important. I think they needed to learn these lessons in order to actually start taking Two of Pentacles and Ace of Crystals to have a new beginning where they're kind of doing things a lot differently than they ever have before in order to get better results, which is in order to actually have you in their life. See? Loss of self and identity. Discover your true self again. So I feel like this person is definitely right now in the process of learning a lot of these big lessons. They may have lost you, or they may have experienced certain losses in the past that are making this even more important for them to work out. Okay, so I do feel that a big decision is coming. If it hasn't happened already, it is coming very soon. And I feel like whatever decision that is made, it is going to really change your situation, your relationship for the better. Okay, so if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can do live or video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers for when you have urgent questions at home. You can check it all out at livetarot.com. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose this image, all is connected. Let's see, are they thinking of you? And if so, what are they thinking about? We're going to start with the tarot, and then we will open up these oracle cards for you. Are they thinking of you? Wow, I love it. Yes, Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Six of Diamonds or Pentacles. Wow, another beautiful card of yes. They are thinking of you. And we have the Four of Diamonds or Pentacles. Interesting. So yes, they are thinking of you. And I think one of the things that is really important to this person is that they feel that they were definitely selfish in the past. There was something that they held back about how they felt about you in this connection. They almost like on purpose held back their emotions because they weren't ready at that time. Okay, so if you guys, if this started a while ago and you've had a lot of ups and downs back and forth, maybe this person has been in and out of your life, it's because with that Four of Diamonds, like I'm just feeling this very heavy energy of, I'm going through more of a selfish mode. And what I mean by selfish is when, you're in that stage of life where you just don't want to give away your energy to other people. Where maybe you've been hurt a lot in the past, you've gone through some traumatic situations, you've gotten your heart broken, or even I feel like for some of you, this Four of Diamonds for your person comes from being backstabbed or betrayed by people that you trusted. And because of that, you just, they just decided to withdraw into themselves and become very, very selfish or very self-protective about who they give their energy to and why. Okay. So this is where you may have found them. This is the energy in which you may have found them when you first met them. But I think what they didn't realize is that even though they were in this very heavily internal, very much like it's all about me right now. I just need to do what makes me happy. I'm not really here to give to others right now because so much has been taken from me. Right? So because there's this closed off energy, I think what they, didn't anticipate is that when they met you, they were in this energy, but there's something about you that was inspiring them to give it another chance, to give their heart another chance, okay? To maybe even consider that it is possible to have a new beginning when it comes to their emotions. Like they don't have to hide away their emotions so much anymore. They don't have to protect themselves so much anymore. It is okay to be vulnerable. I feel like as this person is thinking of you, what they're truly thinking about is the fact that over time in knowing you, being with you, talking to you, having deeper conversations with you. You are inspiring them, your patience. I do feel, group 3, you've been very patient. You know, your patience with this person. Maybe you even started off as friends, because again, this 4 of diamonds, this person may have been very like non-romantic, not just with you, but with anybody, right? Feel like they may have been very non-romantic. It may have started as friends, conversations, just hanging out. And then little by little, I feel like what they started thinking about is seeing you in a different way. Okay, so again, I am getting a more of a slow burn energy from this reading, that, you know, even if there was this initial spark and initial connection between the two of you, the relationship itself may be building slowly over time because of this person's 4 of Pentacles dynamics, right? And so I feel like what they're thinking about right now is how much they are now starting to desire a new beginning. Okay, how much they are now starting to desire that, and how much they are wanting to tell you, if they haven't already. And I feel like for some of you, this person hasn't been able to fully verbalize yet to you that they do feel the same way. They share in the feelings. Okay, like they want to reciprocate your feelings. They want to be with you as much as you want to be with them, even though it has taken them a longer time to get there. Okay, so I feel like right now, this person is very much thinking about how to make this better, how to meet you halfway, how to make you happy. Because I feel like they've been so focused on making themselves happy, or at least making themselves the priority, you know, and really withdrawing into their own kind of own world. I do get an energy that this person sometimes can live in their own world. Like they're very much caught up in their own stuff. And again, I feel like the reason for that, though, them being caught up so much in their own stuff, is also because of what may have happened to them in their past, what they've already experienced. I do feel that one of the things that really has hurt this person or bothered this person in the past, or has made them feel very appreciated, is this lack of reciprocity. I feel like this person used to be a giver. They used to be the person who would always give to somebody, give before it was reciprocated, right? Give, and then they realized people were not giving back to them. And so they went the opposite direction, and they went in the direction of the 4 of Pentacles, right? Which is like the opposite of the 6 in a way, right? Like this is very much about the free flowing exchange, the reciprocal exchange of energy. This is about, I'm going to hoard the energy. Okay, I'm going to hoard it for myself. So this is where I feel like right now what they're thinking about is how they can get out of that hoarding energy, that held back energy, that very like it's all about me, and make it now it's all about us. Okay, and I love that this came in that central energy, because I think that's what this person is thinking about. This Ace of Cups is inspiring me to make the shift from it's all about me to it's now all about us. And it can be, and it should be. See, wow, metamorphosis. See, so to me, this is another confirmation of the fact that they want to shift the energy between the two of you. They want to shift the way this relationship is working between the two of you. They want to transform this from I'm all about me to I'm all about us. I'm all about me to I'm all about us. Interesting. Snake spirit, time to heal. Oh, I love this. Okay, so this is also showing us that what is really helping this transformation, right? This transition from 4 of Pentacles to 6 of Pentacles is the healing. Okay, that this person is now healing from whatever has caused them to kind of always be in that Four of Pentacles energy, right? Like when you heal this Four of Pentacles, that's when you can actually get to the Six, because I feel like the Four is so much about like, I am closing in on myself. I am like withdrawing myself because I have been hurt, because I, don't trust, because I can't open myself up. And the only way to get out of that is to heal. So I do feel that this person has decided and has been very much thinking about that it is now time for them to heal the traumas of their past so that they can move on to that Six of Pentacles with you and really reciprocate everything that needs to be equally exchanged. Rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take breaks. So see, I also feel that this person now is, I love that they got this rest and relaxation, because again, I feel like that is the way to soften the energy around that Four of Diamonds or that Four of Pentacles, right? Because again, this is a very hard energy. It can feel very stressful. It can feel heavy. It's definitely not the energy of rest and relaxation. Okay. So I feel like this is a beautiful thing. As your person is relaxing into this relationship, as they are relaxing into this connection, I feel that they are softening that energy. They're opening up. They're letting go. They're not holding on so tight to their own selfish needs or to their own, or to protecting their ego. Right? As this rest and relaxation energy is coming through here between the two of you, as well as within them because of this healing energy, I feel like that is what is softening. That's where the softening of the Ace of Cups and the Six of Diamonds truly does come from. Beautiful. So let's see what else. What else are they thinking about for group 3? So we have the Broom, a new home, a new attitude. See, I love this. So if you look at that broom and that cleaning energy, I just feel like that's also part of all of this. It's like they're cleaning up their vibration. That Four of Pentacles is a vibration that needs to be cleaned up, right? And to do that is to have a new attitude. And for some of you, this person may even be moving. They may even have a new home. So if you're in some sort of a long distance relationship and you feel like you need to get to that next level, to me, there's a special message here for those of you who, might be moving closer to one another, or moving to a better place, or moving in with you, or taking some sort of action towards something that is related to home, where they live, and how that is going to help the relationship as well. Bird perched, waiting for news, package, or letter. Okay, so I feel like this person, if you guys are separated at this time, they are wanting to hear from you. They are trying to find out about you, looking for news about you. They might be trying to follow your social media. I just feel like this is a special message for those of you who have had to step back from this connection, maybe because that Four of Diamonds or Pentacles was a little too heavy for you, right? So I feel like that for those of you who are in that place right now, you're just kind of circling around each other. You're looking, you're waiting. I feel like this person is very much wanting to find out about you. Okay, they haven't given up. You are still very much on their mind. They're trying to find out more about you. Hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. So again, to me, this is the same. Look at this, rest and relaxation plus taking a vacation physically and mentally. So I love this. To me, this is just spirit underlining the fact that your person is trying to relax. They're trying to finally let go, because I do feel for many of you, this person might be more of a tense, stressed out person at times. They might, really struggle with softening up, loosening up, letting go, letting you in, right? They may put up those walls because they're trying to, protect themselves. So I love the fact that we're getting a lot of energies here of relaxation, of finally letting go, letting it all just be, letting things down. Beautiful. There's a definite, to me, a major energy of softening. And when things soften, things definitely get better. Yeah, see, look at that beautiful yes. I lovey, lovey, lovey. So this to me is also a softening energy, right? Because that Four of Pentacles is so no, 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 no. It's so much about, no, I'm not going to do it. And this is like, okay, the resistance has come down. I am not going to deny my love for you. I'm not going to deny my excitement for you. I'm not going to deny my desire for you anymore. Okay? It's a yes, and I'm going to make it a yes. And I think that's really, really important and beautiful. What else are they thinking about? Yeah, hidden path. Okay, so this person, I feel like up until now, they have definitely felt, or you have felt, and I think both of you have felt, that maybe the path to getting together feels a bit hidden. Maybe we are not meant to be. Maybe this isn't going to work out. Things are just too difficult. And I feel like that's where it's like, see, we're getting go in a new direction. I feel like that's where that new direction is going from the 4 to the 6 of Pentacles. Because this is the only way for this hidden path to finally be revealed. Okay, as long as you are holding on tight, you're not going to see the path. And I feel like this person, again, as they're loosening up, they are seeing the path and they're going in a new direction, because that is exactly where this needed to go. I don't feel that it was going anywhere with the way that it was, right? Outcome. There you go. So I love this because now we're seeing results. See, results, conclusion. You will get a resolution. So if you've been feeling a lot of stuck energy around this connection, just know that the energy is starting to loosen up. You know, if it's felt frozen till now, it's finally starting to go with a particular flow. That, you know, it's like the pipes have been cleared. The energy is flowing again. There you go. I love it. So this person is definitely flowing. Look at this. Revel, flow. We got the word flow. Savor, entice. Open yourself to romance. Beautiful. So this person is definitely finally loosening up, opening themselves to romance, opening up to that beautiful Ace of Cups, which I love that we kind of started with that Ace of Cups and we came full circle back down to romance again, which to me is like the same energy, right? So I feel like this has been a very consistently beautiful reading. Expect a lot of romance to flow, and to flow rather quickly here. So if you want a private reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers for when you have urgent questions at home. So you can check everything out at livetarot.com. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you all on the next one.